here are 10 things you missed in Chainsaw Man Part 1. If you learned something new, then make sure you leave a like, and if you already knew all of this, then make sure you let me know down below that you're an absolute Chainsaw Man genius. In chapter 39 of the manga, Makima and Denji go on many dates to the cinema. During one of the films, the audience cry, yet Makima isn't bothered. Whereas in the final film, a scene is played where a couple are hugging, which causes Makima to begin crying. This foreshadows her one true desire in the world: love. As the control devil, she is the antithesis of what love means. That's why she can never achieve any meaningful relationships. Things like a warm, loving hug are things she can't experience. This is further elaborated upon in chapter 97, where Pochita asks Denji to take care of Nayuta, Makima's reincarnation with lots of loves and hugs. So in a weird way, Makima actually achieved her goal at the end of the story. One of the things that makes Makima such a great and realistic villain is the story behind her inspiration. Fujimoto watched hours of documentaries on abusive parents to accurately portray the manipulative and toxic relationship she had with Denji. Furthermore, did you know the reason Denji knew Nayuta was Makima was by her bite? I mean, yeah, probably, it's literally right there in the story. But do you know how? Well, if you remember back to chapter 12, Makima asks Denji to remember the feel of her bite so that he will always know it's her. Talking of Nayuta, she appears in one of Fujimoto's older one-shots, Nayuta of the Prophecy. In this one-shot, Nayuta is a demonic child who has violent tendencies. The two share very similar designs, just that the original has a pair of devil horns similar to what we actually saw Power end up with. Which reminds me, if I asked you what devils does Denji have a contract with, you would say the Chainsaw Devil. I mean, of course you would. But are you forgetting that he has one more? That being Power, the Blood Devil. After Denji's death to Makima, Power offered up the last of her blood to revive him. Denji would do everything he could to ensure he searches for the Blood Devil's reincarnation in the future. Meaning that according to the laws of this contract, Power will return to the story, just a little bit different. Someone that won't be returning, however, is Aki, whose name, did you know, was actually based on AK-47. Fujimoto, you cruel man. You can't keep getting away with it! Now, we all love Kishibe, right? I mean, how couldn't you? The guy is the staple badass of the story. The Kakashi, the Gojo, the Shanks of Chainsaw Man. But did you know there's a character in the story that he's in love with? That woman is none other than Quan Chi. Revealed in the Chainsaw Man Buddy Stories light novel, Kishibe asked her to be his woman many times before 9 years later, she came out to him as lesbian. This is why he refuses to look at her corpse during the main story, as he can't bear the thought of seeing the woman he loves in that state. Did you also know that during the conversation Makima has with Kishibe, some of the things she lists off when explaining the things the Chainsaw Devil has erased from human memory, such as the Mount Hio eruption, SOA and Arnalone syndrome, don't actually exist in the real world? Or do they, and Pochita is real and that we've all just forgotten? If you want to learn more stuff about that and what makes Chainsaw Man such a masterpiece, then please check out this video on your screen right now. But anyway, did you know that this snail right here is a real thing? Those green eye stalks indicate the snail Makima is feeding Denji is infected with, oh god, Leucochlaudorium paradoxum, I think. It's a parasite that mind controls snails and leads them to their death by making them more appealing to predators. This is of course reflected in the story as Makima controls Denji whilst many other characters hunt Denji for his heart. And just to make it even more obvious, she also has a jade wasp, the venom of which manipulates its target. Now this next one is a bit of a fact and a mythbuster. Many fans on the internet and even the Chainsaw Man wiki page state that these famous mangaka were killed during the Gun Devil's onslaught. However, I'm afraid that is false. The only one that is killed is Satoru Noda, the creator of Golden Kamuy. How many of these did you already know? Let me know in the comment section, and also join the Senpai Squad today by hitting that notification bell.